everyone, Cheryl here. So today I am going to be doing a video showing you how I do loose waves in my hair with my BEDHEAD large barrel curling iron. And so I hope you'll enjoy and subscribe if you want to see more. And so let's just get into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do in styling my hair, I'm going to be using this larger BEDHEAD curling iron. And I'm going to section off my hair. I typically usually do just one section. I don't find the need to section off my whole head. And this makes it go quicker too than having to section a bunch of hair. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my bottom section, and I have this on medium. And then I spray it with a shaping spray so that it holds. Next section. Make sure that you've put on, if you're using a curling iron or any hot iron, that you have put on your heat protector. I already had mine on. So I'm using the big barrel curling iron today because I want loose curls. I don't want real tight curls. And I always leave a little end out right there. Okay, now we'll go to the next section. And I use my fingers to section. I just find that I do better with my own fingers than trying to section it with the comb. I'm happy that you've joined me with my Get Ready with me, and hoping that I can give you some tips and things that I have learned. I want to just say that I'm far from perfection when I do my hair. Kind of a messy hairstyler. But I get the job done, and it looks good in the end. And that's all that really matters. I just want to say I'm not a professional. Used to be a professional hairdresser, but I am not working. I'm retired, disclaimer. And so I'm just somebody showing you how I do my hair. My makeup, my skincare. I always enjoyed doing hair and makeup since I was a little girl. And so that's why I went into the profession of being a cosmetologist, is because I used to have little doll heads. I don't know if you guys remember, when back in the day when they had those toy doll heads that you could do their hair and play with. Well, I always had one of those. And with my Barbies, I always did my Barbie's hair. Messed with my Barbie's hair. And I don't know if they still make those little doll heads. You know, I know they make them when you go to beauty school, those kind, but I'm talking about the toy ones. And I don't know if they still make them or not. And I wanted to say that if you have anything, any questions or anything, you know, you want to share with me, put it in the comments. If you have any tips for me, or, you know, or I'm new to doing videos. So if my audio needs, you know, if you're having trouble hearing me, or, you know, if there's anything, you know, I'm totally welcome to your input. And also too, if you have subscribed to my channel, I want to thank you. I am so appreciative that you are here with me. And so let's get on with this. Or just if you have any questions, you know, about hair care or anything, or suggestions on a video that you'd like to see me do, because I can do, I was a hairdresser, so I highlight and hair correction, hair color, hair correction, I can do, you know, or I have like hair extensions, the kind that you clip in, I can do those. You know, and I do all my own hair, highlighting and actually do most of everything of DIY, you know, DIY. I do my own microneedling and TCA pills and stuff like that too. Do all my own anti-aging. And I've, you know, done my eyebrows with the microblading eyebrows. I haven't been doing it lately because I'm just penciling it in, because it's quite the process. It's not just doing it. Getting the ink on there is no big deal. It takes like a couple of weeks and you go around with big black eyebrows until they scab over and come off. So I haven't really wanted to do take the downtime for it, but I've done that too. I'm not afraid to try things. You know, it costs a fortune. If you were to go get your eyebrows either tinted or microbladed, it's very expensive, and I really don't have very much money, so I have to learn how to do these things on my own. And then I also have, honestly, trust issues. A big reason too, because I could save up the money and go get it done, is trust issues. I am afraid to have anybody else do it because they might mess me up, and then I'm stuck with big black eyebrows, or, you know, or funny shaped eyebrows until it fades off. So I have trust issues. So I like to do my own because I know, and if I do make a mistake, it's on me. And if you know, put that in the comments too, if you can relate to any of that, you know, of why you might prefer to do your stuff, you know, do your own DIY stuff and procedures in hair and stuff. I'd be interested in hearing. Typically, the best way for a good style, for this style to come out nice, is to make your sections the size of the barrel that you're using. And I don't leave it in very long. And with this curling iron, I really don't have to. It works pretty good. But I don't want to leave it on because I have highlighted hair. If you have highlighted hair, make sure that you're very careful with it. You use your heat protector. You don't leave the heat on it very long. Making sure that you're using a good conditioner and leave-in conditioner. And for the most part, until this side bang grows a little longer, I don't curl it, I leave it out. I especially don't leave it on very long on the really fine thin hairs. My hair's thinned out towards around my face since I've gotten older too. Especially right here and here. I don't know if any of you can relate to that too, the hair thinning in spots. I am a fan of BEDHEAD tools. I'm not promoting anything. I just found that I enjoy the way that they work. And they usually have like the curling irons, they have that protective coat too, so they're better for your hair. Yeah, you just have to do your research, and I've done my research on things. We're getting close. Okay, so what you do now is you just take your hair and kind of break it up a little bit. And then I like the crown to have height, so I do my back combing. And I sprayed the hard extreme hold spray on that to hold that in. Let it sit for a minute. To style, I use this end of the comb. To back comb, I use this end. Okay, so here is my hairstyle and makeup for today, and I hope you've enjoyed my video and you have a wonderful day. And if you want to see more of my content, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.